Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas here, back in the library to Kill a Mockingbird. We are in chapter 12. Scout never disappoints. It starts with Jem was 12 now, and he was very difficult to live with. Overnight, it seemed, Jem had acquired an alien set of values and was trying to impose them on me. Several times he went as far as to tell me what to do.
Why don't you try to open up that mind of yours? You know, it's like, look at Kevin. I mean, he's really sure, man.
Yeah, don't you ever tell me how to live my life again.
That cracks me up. So Scout, she's sure something's wrong with Jem. She goes to Atticus, thinks he has a tapeworm, something's going on. It's just boys. He's going through a phase. Leave him alone. Give him a little space. So Calpurnia says that she can hang out with her in the meantime. Come on into the kitchen, and we'll find plenty of stuff to do. And so Scout thinks, well, Calpurnia will do until Dill comes this summer. I love this. I appeared in the kitchen, and by watching her, I began to think there was some real skill involved to being a girl. So I love that. She's seeing, she's a tomboy, and now she's starting to appreciate some of the girlier type things. Scout gets a letter from Dill. Says, I received a letter. He had a new father. He has to stay in Meridian. They planned on building a fishing boat. Dill concluded the letter by saying he would love me forever, not to worry. He would come and get me, marry me very soon. As soon as he got enough money put together. It cracks me up. What are they, 6 years old here? The fact that I had a permanent fiance was little compensation for his absence. She had never really thought about it, but to her now, summer was Dill, fishing and playing and their little dramas they play out, trying to get Boo Radley to come out of the house. It says she was absolutely miserable for 2 days, right? That's about how long that lasted. Okay, so here now, Atticus, he's working, isn't going to be able to take the kids to church on Sunday. Calpurnia is thinking back to the last time the kids went to church unsupervised and they played Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. If you're not familiar with that, it's the Hebrew children that went into the fiery furnace, right? And so she didn't want a repeat of that. So she decides she's going to take them to her church. And they've never been to black church before. I have been fortunate enough to go to black churches. They are awesome. The preaching is intense. The music is amazing. It's a whole different world. It's pretty cool. And there's about, 3-4 pages here of just black church. And like they didn't have hymnals and hymnals. How do I say it? Hymnals, music books. And so the preacher, he would just call out some words and then the whole church would sing it back to him. I can just picture it. And then Scout notices that Calpurnia speaks different around her black friends than she does with her white friends. She's all, what are you doing, Calpurnia? Why are you doing that? Have you ever done that? I am terrible at that. If I'm around a certain group of people, I mean, as a matter of fact, when I went to Texas, we went back for a family reunion. I had a Southern accent within 10 minutes, but I can be hanging around anyone and I take on that accent. It's ridiculous. She goes, what are you doing? Why are you talking like that? And she says, to get along, and not like she's putting on airs. And she said, it's not necessary to tell all you know. I think that's good advice. She's very educated, right? She's one of the few that she said in the church that could read. That's why they didn't need at that time hymnals. Gosh, I cannot say that word today. Hymnal? We'll just stick with music books. Oh my God. Oh, let's see. Now I love this here. Scout says, Cal, can I come see you sometime? Can I come visit you at your house, in your neighborhood? Right? And it got me thinking, remember Atticus a few chapters back was talking about walking around in someone else's skin, right? To truly know them. I think Scout is wanting to do that. I think that's beautiful. I can't remember. We talk so much, but when I was back in the 70s in elementary school, I was bused. It was different back then. we've come a long way. But I was bused from the white neighborhood to the black neighborhood, and then they'd take like half of the kids from the black neighborhood to the white neighborhood, and we all got to mix and intermingle and just discover, wow, we're exactly the same. I can still remember my best friend in third grade, John. You know, as my first black friend, I loved him. He loved me. We're just people. There was no difference. And so mission accomplished with their busing. Okay, so now they're headed back home. Scout looks up on the porch, and there's Aunt Alexandra sitting in a rocking chair waiting. Now, I forget the names. Aunt Alexandra, were we introduced to her a few chapters back? Is she not very nice? Was she kind of mean? So we're going to see how that goes. That takes us to chapter 13 tomorrow. All right, guys, you know this. I love you. So grateful for you, book club. We'll see you tomorrow.